Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609 and I'm out for a Sunday drive on Friday morning. Can I do that? Sure I can. Do anything I want to. Yeah, why not just take a nice relaxing drive on a Friday morning. It's 82 degrees here in Central Texas. It's 9:35 a.m. We're on Highway 29 headed towards Buchanan Dam, Texas, a little unincorporated community. And I just thought I'd do a little driving video. Nothing special to talk about. I did review a few comments, and so there's some things I'll touch on, but other than that, just enjoy the ride. It's been really dry in Central Texas. We're in a little drought. We haven't had a whole lot of rain. In fact, we've had very little rain this year. We're about a little more than a third of our annual rainfall to date, which is not much. But we're going to cross the Colorado River here, which forms all the lakes in the hill country, in this area anyway. I did have a comment that I'll touch on. It's related to RVing, of course. An individual asked if you had to be handy with tools to own an RV, was that a requirement? And obviously it's not a requirement, but it is helpful because there's going to be times that there's a minor problem that needs to be addressed and you're somewhere where there's no one to do it but you. Most of them are pretty simple, and if you have access to the internet, watch a YouTube video about that particular item that you're dealing with and then do it yourself. As far as tools, what I would recommend there, rather than going out and just buying a set of tools or spending a lot of money on tools initially, get you a pair of pliers, a screwdriver, and a 12-volt electric drill with that bit that fits your screw-down jacks. If you have a travel trailer or anything that has the screw-down jacks, that comes in very handy. And get you a few drill bits and put it all in a box somewhere. And then as you need to acquire other tools, just add them to your box, and after a year or so you'll have pretty much all you need, because RVs don't break down that much. I mean, now motorhomes I don't know much about. They're, that's basically a car with a house on the back. So you may have some car type issues there, probably not many. But RVs don't break down a lot. Probably the most common issue is water leaks of some kind, either from rainfall getting in windows or a leak on the roof, or fitting that's not tight or cracked or something. But there's not many other issues. The refrigerator is usually very reliable. The furnace is usually very reliable. The 12-volt pump is reliable. So, and your holding tank's not going to be any issues there probably. So, you're not going to have a lot of problems. You can enjoy your camping and traveling most times without any issues at all. Particularly in a travel trailer, there's just not a whole lot that can go wrong. Here comes a casita somebody's pulling. Pretty soon that'll be old Rusty 78609. Sure will. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Swivel, swivel, swivel. But my background, of course, lends itself to being a little bit of a handyman. Not proficient really, but somewhat, because I grew up on a farm in South Texas, and we had to work on our equipment a lot, and so I was pretty good at tools. I could look at a nut and tell you if it was a 1/2 inch or 7/16 or 3/4, whatever. And I know what a crescent wrench is. I know what a pipe wrench is. And so that did help, even though there were years that I didn't use any of those skills at all. When I got my first RV in 1994, I guess it was, in that range. I'd lived in RVs prior to that, but I actually bought one. Actually, I bought it in 1995. That was my first one, I think, that I owned. I had lived in them before that. But this is Highway 261 now. This is just a little loop that goes around. You could follow this all the way to Lanham. But no, for you RVers or new guys, don't worry about being a mechanic or a handyman. Just, you'll learn. And again, the big advantage for all RVers now is YouTube. If you can spell it, you can find it. I mean, somebody's done a video about how to repair it, how to take it apart, and put it back together. So, yeah, used YouTube as a resource, and of course Google searches, the forums for whatever type of RV you have. That's always nice. And so, just relax and enjoy the camping and traveling. Buchanan Dam, an unincorporated community on Lake Buchanan, Central Texas, USA. Permanent population, I always guess, I don't know, I'd say close to 1,000, I don't know, not very many. Transient population, the vacationers and snowbirds, probably add another 30% to that in the fall and spring. They've got several RV parks here along the lake, and they used to have fishing piers and stuff you can go out on and fish. They still have the piers, it's just that the water hadn't cooperated. It's not under the pier now. The piers are just kind of hanging out in midair. Nice day. Again, temperature 82. This morning when I went walking, there was a little fall in the air. I mean, I actually could, because it was, even though the temperature on Google said it was like 78, when I went out on the patio, my temperature gauge was showing straight out 70 degrees. Big difference out there in those hills. We got a fish fry here Saturday. In the red barn, there's a building here that they have it vents in. I may want to check that out. Get me some fried fish. What they do, the people that fish on this lake, most of the fish is stripers. They catch a few crappie. That's probably the best eating fish on this lake. I know you want to hear all this crap. Friday morning, Labor Day weekend, my oldest son is traveling. I think he's going out to Colorado Springs for a few days. He and his girlfriend and his dogs. He's got 2 dogs. They go everywhere. And when we went out to eat at the barbecue place the other day, he and his girlfriend, here this barbecue is like $12.50 a pound, all right? And anyway, they fixed a plate for the dogs. You hear me? Yeah, they put in a little corn and barbecue and stuff and fed each dog. Not much, but a little. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, welcome. He loves his dogs. I mean, they're just like children to him. And that's good. I mean, I think it's probably saved him a lot of money in a lot of ways, a lot of headaches. They brought him a lot of comfort, I think. It appears. That's an LCRA park we just passed on the right. I think they just have water and electric, if they have that. And this is the public boat ramp where I'm headed. We'll turn into the sun and then we'll turn out of the sun. That fish fry at the Hill Country Hall is from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday. For those of you that are going to be in this area, which I'm sure there's none of you that are going to be here. Yeah, they built this boat dock out here. They spent a lot of money. The Llano County spent a lot of money building this. This park is used quite a bit, though. There are a lot of people that come here to go fishing. I'm going to go see if it reaches all the way out to the water, because they built it so that it would be far enough out in the water that even in dry periods, people would still be able to launch boats. But we're going to see about that. The lake is way down. The lake is down about 15 feet. Full is 10:20, and I think it's 10:05 now. Let's pull around here. We'll see if they can. Apparently they can get their boats in the water. I see water here. Yep, they can. They can launch boats. But you can see along as I turn here, you're going to see all these little jetties pointing out into the lake. Normally all of that's covered by water, but so it's dried up quite a bit. And the water goes, you can see those concrete walls up here on the left hand side. Usually there's water almost to the top of those when the lake is full. But this is not a constant level lake, obviously. This is the one they drain the water from to keep Inks Lake constant level and Lake LBJ constant level and Lake Marble Falls, and then all the way down to Lake Austin, which is constant level. Lake Travis is not constant level. It's like this one. They just kind of use it as a feeder. But anyway, guys, just wanted to do a quick little driving video to say good morning again and touch on the issue of, do you need to be a mechanic or handy with tools to own an RV? The answer now is no. Because if with YouTube and Google searches and the forums for whatever type RV you have, you can find out exactly what needs to be done, get the tools for that project, and do it. Anyway, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything your little heart desires, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. I'm an Amazon affiliate, and it doesn't cost you a penny. So, you know, if you choose to use it to buy something to Amazon, fine. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep. Hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? For sure. What else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body. You'll feel better. I did this morning. It was a little warm. I mean, it started off, it was cool, and then when I finished, it's getting just a little warm. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Why? Because what you let in are ingredients. So let in good stuff. You know, don't let the talking heads on TV, the news media, get in there and turn all the screws, because that's what they're paid to do, and they're good at it. They're getting better every day. And what else? Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. You'll feel better because of it, and you'll live longer because of it, and you'll have more friends because of it. So having said all that, guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your long weekend for most of you that are working coming up here. And so adios, guys. There goes the old boy if he can go get his horses or something. But anyway, adios. Bye-bye.